Well, I think in many ways we are all leaders, albeit that the only person you might be leading is yourself. You might not have a big team of people you lead, but invariably you do lead yourself. And as a leader, when you meet setbacks, disappointments, and things like that, there are certain pertinent questions that you ought to ask yourself that will help you get out of that situation. I'll take an example of maybe when you're leading a big team and also juxtapose that with maybe as you lead yourself. So, if you're leading a team, be it at work or even just leading at home, when a mistake is made or when you realize that there is a mistake or a setback has happened, here are four questions that you need to sort of ask. Number one, you need to ask the question: was this work not done, or was this mistake made? Was it due to lack of time, or was it due to lack of resources? If it is due to lack of time, you might then ask, is the person overwhelmed? Or is it the question that a lot of major time is being put to doing minor things? That is the question that needs to be asked. And that question of time needs to be resolved. If work is not being done or mistakes are being made due to a lack of time, you need to sort the issue of time and overwhelm as quickly as possible. If it is due to a lack of resources, then the resources need to be provided for the work to be done and for mistakes to stop being made. The third question you need to ask, if work is not being done or mistakes are being made, is it due to lack of skill? So if it is due to lack of skill, then training will become necessary to scale up, to be able to do the job very well, or to progress successfully in what needs to be done. And the last and final question you need to ask is, if work has not been done or mistakes have been made, is it due to lack of interest? If it is due to lack of interest, then you have to relieve the person of that responsibility. You cannot really help people who are not motivated to do what they ought to do. Now, let's bring that full square now to talk about finances, your own finances. You invariably lead yourself in many respects. So if you look at your own finances and see where you are financially and you're not happy about it and you feel like, oh gosh, I need to be somewhere different financially, just ask these same very questions. Number one, are you where you are financially due to a lack of time? Are you not focusing so much on bringing value to the marketplace so that you're paid sufficiently for the value you bring? So that's the question you need to ask. Is much of your time committed to doing minor things? Are you committing major time to minor things? That's the question anyone should ask themselves as far as time is concerned. Am I committing major time to minor things? How am I using my time? Why do I feel overwhelmed with lots of things to do? The second question is, you ask is it due to lack of resources? Do I have enough resources to go about making money, is serving others so that I can be handsomely rewarded for the work that I do? Is it time? Is it resources? Or is it just the skill set? You don't have the required skills to bring to the marketplace so that you are paid for what you do. That's another question you need to ask yourself. And finally, are you even interested in pursuing what you're pursuing in order to be able to make money? If you don't have interest, or if you're not motivated enough to move forward in that direction, then there's little we can do about that. But you need perhaps to just gain some interest within you to go for the things that you need to go, especially around the area of your finances, and succeed in that area. So those are the four questions. If work is not being done, or there's a lack of success in any particular area of your life, and if mistakes are being made, number one, ask, is it due to lack of time? Is it due to lack of resources? Is it due to lack of skill? Or is it just that there's no interest? Once you've asked those questions, they'll prompt you to come out with answers that will help pave the way to this success, or redirect yourself to the destination you want to get to. It is my wish and prayer that you consider these questions whenever you hit a setback, or mistakes are being made, or work is not being done. Consider these 4 questions, and I'm sure you will find your way out and redirect yourself to success. Thank you so much for listening to me today. And until we meet again next time, be sure to take good care of yourself. Bye bye for now.